Lee, back in action again after what we were pleased with our 0-0 draw with London City. Looking forward to a difficult test at Durham.
Yeah, it will be a tough game. Unbeaten in the league this season, only team unbeaten. So yeah, going away to Durham is always a tough place. A good side. We did well against them here, so we can take important lessons from not only the Durham game where we played them, but our recent form as well. So we take that into the game. We're feeling confident.
Do we take a lot of heart from the fact that we've been keeping clean sheets quite regularly in recent matches? We just sort of need to transfer that into the away games.
Yeah, 100%. We've been excellent here, with the clean sheets, and we've spoken about that. That has to transform into away games. We need to take the points from away games, and we need to start getting clean sheets away from home. So the players have hit a target here. Their next target is to now start to try to do that away from home.
Looking at Durham, as you said, unbeaten. But at times when they've played the sort of the middle of the road teams and a sort of our group, they've been tight in counties. I know it was at Coventry ran them very close. So there's no reason we can't go up there and sort of cause an upset in some ways.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, they haven't lost the games, but they've drawn a few. Drew with Charlton, Drew with Lewis, who are two teams that we've beaten. So we know the game's always close, but good teams find a way to win, and that's what they've done many times. So we need to go there and make sure that on the day they don't find that. Maybe the Conti Cup fixture on the Thursday will take some out of their legs, but obviously we've got the travel to deal with ourselves. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. They're always good games against Durham. They're a good side. They won't want to slip up because obviously you'd say at the moment it's between them and Leicester for the title.
Coventry obviously play Charlton this week. Obviously full focus on our game, but how big of a boost would it be if we can take something back from the North East before those two kick off? Yeah,
it'll be big, and we need to take the point from last week that obviously jumped us above Coventry. Take any points away at Durham would be excellent, because it really would put us in a good place. No matter what happens at Charlton Cov, we can't control that. That's out of our hands, and we know maybe a little bit more what the picture looks like after that game. So yeah, the idea will be to travel back after getting a good result at Durham and watch that game on I think it's on the FA Player, and sit there, watch it with your feet up a little bit, just enjoying the game rather than worrying about a potential scoreline. So still loads of games of football. It's a big one for them too. We've just got to take care of ourselves.
We obviously played very well defensively. I mean, it was labelled as such, but I've looked at the stats. We've seen the game back. We've had chances to win that game last Sunday.
Yeah, I think they have more shots overall, but we have more on target. With Lauren's strike that hit the bar. Nick Gibson had a good, probably the best shot sort of saved. Yes, they missed a penalty. Look, London City are a full professional outfit who had played, the week before, and are trying to push up the table. They've come here and they've been able to beat us, and we take solace in being hard to beat and hard to break down. So yeah, I mean, I don't worry too much if people want to label a defensive performance, because we've got a point, because there's been other games when we've been the miles better side and we've either got a draw or a loss this season. So end of the day, it's about trying to play the way we do, and that's going to be a mixture of on the counter but also a possession-based side. We've shown that this season. We do have good possession. There's really days where you have to dig in and throw your body on the line and get those points. We are where we are in the division, and points like last week were important for us.
With Pickett coming off the bench and having a good performance, and Sophie Quirk came off and caused London City some problems. Bit of a selection headache before you going into the weekend, but I assume it's a welcome headache, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's I spoke after the game about Lauren, and she's had a really good week of training as well, and that's what she needs to do, is back up performances, whether they've been from the start or from the bench with performances in training, and she's done that. I am a big fan of Lauren. She's a good player. She scores some important goals for a season and does give us a different outlet to what Marianne has done, who's done brilliantly for her first season in the Championship. Sophie will add to it. So we had Sophie come off the bench, Amelia come off the bench, Trisha Gore come on. The quality we have in the squad, and even the players that we're missing. Bonnie Horwood is back now, but obviously didn't feature. So yeah, squad-wise, it's good, and it does give me a headache. I'm looking out there, and we've got 24, 25 players. Millie Constantine's back as well as a youngster, so it's a nice headache, as you said, to have. But I've said to the players a lot of the times they pick the team, not me. And they do that via their performances on not only the pitch on a Sunday, but through the week in training. And some people will look at teams and question why players are playing and why certain aren't. It comes a lot down to the amount we see them doing training. So yeah, they've trained well this week, and it will be a tough one away at Durham to pick that team, and people will be disappointed. But we've got to get it right tactically as well as individuals.
The heads have never really dropped this year, even particularly with the tough run of form we went at the start of the season, but seems to be a little bit more of a spring in the step of the girls when you speak to them and see them around the place. Is the confidence high in the camp?
Yeah, there's a bounce a bit more, I think, with points and better performances that comes. People coming back, new players added to the group. Yeah, that all adds to it. So they're a good bunch to work with. The staff are excellent here. We're in a good place, but look, we've got some tough games. Next couple are tough. We've still got the Liverpool games coming, and we've still got Leicester to play. So we've still got the top 4 to play in this division. We need to do better than what we did against them when we played previously. And if we can pick up a couple of points there, it could be really important come the end of the season.